Hello, and welcome back. We're at Holland survives Superships. Now, I will be putting both videos up because that was about a 60 to 40, and it looks like there was some votes. Not as many votes as I would have liked, but I like to get your guys' opinion every now and then. Double Schlieffens, Captain is incomparable, Loria, Venezia, Shimakaze, and Marseille. Right off the bat, Shimakaze is acting he was going south for CV. If I remember right, that's going to be an interesting one going south. You honestly play so many games in Schlieffen and Ops and Flagships and everything, you start to lose track of which match was which. Fortunately, this one was easy to remember because Cap had his incomparable, and he was not happy at the very end of it. Not happy at all.
Awaiting instructions. Acknowledged. All stations. Quick defeat of enemy forces is key to success.
The one thing I do like about Superships and Operations is that the armor piercing gets an increased threshold. I think that was a great addition. I think it definitely allows for any battleship to not have to switch to HE. Again, there are a few times that I do switch to HE just because, you know, it's a force of habit. And I always like to do this, switch to the Heisen at the very first, because I like to let my secondaries milk it. Because, you know, 100 secondaries on Schlieffen, and your skill goes off. So, you know, why not try to milk it a little? You know, like we're at what? We're at almost 60s right here. We're going up. We're getting there. I don't think we're going to get it, though. We might. No, we're gonna get it. That's why, because it's like you get that up and then you just kind of, then you just let the damage do its work. And yeah, we basically did most of the work just with our secondaries. Again, very disgusting. The assassin that shoots quick across the map, that makes it very easy on the rest of us to tell where the team is going. Or where the reinforcements are. You can imagine my very first time playing this mode on the public test server, and I was shitting my pants when I saw the Satsuma show up. I was like, you gotta be joking me. It's a Satsuma. I think I was in a Napoli on that one, and I was not happy. It was at that point I kind of realized that, yeah, I'm gonna need Schlieffen to do this mode. And I can honestly say with Schlieffen, I've gotten about 90% of my matches in Superships won. Just because the ship is so stupidly broken in operations. Even if it isn't Superships, it's still stupidly broken. But I'm having a blast. I don't know about the team. Because I know me and Cap fit matches where we just go in their W key and we just blow everything to bits. And we don't really leave much for the team. There's also times that you know, like, since Schlieffen was one of the free ships you could get this Christmas, you'd be surprised, or I mean, you might not be surprised at the number of Schlieffens I've seen that really don't know how to really play Schlieffen. They play very passively, and Schlieffen is a very aggressive boat because of those secondaries. Again, you see the Shimakaze's getting his ass hammered by the rocket planes. That is it's not a great thing as a DD, I will admit. Ever since the rocket planes did come back, I will say that going after CVs and DD is remarkably harder. Now, if this was any other ship besides maybe Napoli, I would be very afraid doing this. But with Schlieffen, I don't even care. The only thing I worry about are the carrier, or the Hakuyu coming, and his armor-piercing bombs. And I would say probably about 50% of the time that I've been running this mode, and with Schlieffen, and doing this again and again and again, I've kind of worked out, you know, if you can get through the first wave of dive bombers, your chances of survival go up by about 50%. At least 50%. Now we'll give it to the Shimakaze for nuking the Hakuyu off the map. But now we are detected, so we're going to get shot up by the Yoshino, which is downside. And there have been times where I have done this, and there are the Yami and the Yoshino up north. I would highly recommend not charging into that kind of firepower against 3 DDs and those 2 ships. Not even I do that. I'm good, but I'm not that good. I tried to go for the DDs. I tried to launch torps. Yeah, those torps ain't gonna hit anything. I'm sorry, but those are very badly launched torps. I don't know what I was really doing. Now the first wave does come in. I don't think we're gonna get lucky and blow half of them off the map on this point. Nope. Blow over turf tubes, and it's not looking great. Not looking great. Yeah, I will say that this was not one of my best runs in this, for sure. Again, I was very lucky that torp ran out. I was very lucky. But this one, this drop is really gonna hurt. This one's gonna hurt really bad. Ow. Yeah, you can imagine when I'm playing this, I'm thinking, I am so screwed. I am freaking screwed. I was kind of shocked that Cap didn't come out and kind of help me a little. Again, you know, Schlieffen, highly broken. If this had been any other ship, let's be honest, we would not be doing this. Well. Again, I don't really know why I had HE loaded. I still don't even wonder that half the times myself. Now again, we're not that much healthy. We're not healthy at all. Let's be honest. We are very unhealthy in terms of sleep, considering we've got 2 ships down there that could basically spam us to death. Yes, we've got a fact-acting, you know, heal. And the reason that Cap did go DCP right there is, yeah, he DCP'd. He was having issues. He has been having issues quite a bit lately with his internet, and that has been unfortunate. And we should be beaching right about now. Again, you know, I'm shitting myself right now because I've got Yoshino shooting at me, and I do not have much health left. I do not have much health, let's be honest. This is pretty deadly for a Schlieffen. If you're... Yeah, I was really shitting myself really badly because I am deathly scared of that Yoshino right now. I was very scared. And I'm thinking, Cap, come on, get back on here, please. I really need your help. Thankfully, the Gloria is taking some fire for us. That was very nice of him. And I'm just trying to get off this rock. I'm worthless piece of chip. See? Yeah, he was not happy at all. You know what? Sometimes, I wish you guys could hear the interactions that we have on here sometimes. I know you guys wish we could get Devil back on here to get some Devil Dog complaints, but honestly, Devil has not been on here for a long time, and I was shitting myself right here. I was like, oh shit. I'm only up 17,000 HP Schlieffen, and there's a 200,000 Satsumo that pops in front of me. You can imagine I'm shitting myself. I'm thinking, shit. I mean, we're getting good hits, that's for sure. But I'm shitting myself. I'm telling Cap I'm gonna need your help. Fortunately, those torpedoes hit something. I wish I first said it hit something, but we can't be that lucky, can we? And then there's the two ships right behind us, so I'm thinking, well, shit, I am dead. I am so dead. Oh, you did see the Gloria just get nuked. Oh, you can imagine my yell. So I was thinking, oh, ouch for him. I was very ouch for him. I was, the fuck? And this one wasn't even the bad one. This one was very scary at the beat. I'm thinking, okay. I was not expecting to get that kind of salvo. I was thinking, oh, well, that just helps me survive significantly more. And I am just trying to run at this point. I'm just trying to run. Just trying to run away. But again, I love just showing how stupidly broken the ship is. Again, the CV, the triple DDs, the Yoshino, the Superships, getting hammered from all directions, and this ship still keeps on punching. I believe I die right about here somewhere. I know I died somewhere. I just can't remember where I died. There it was. But again, stupidly broken. Now, I'm telling Cap, because thankfully to Mr. Patriot and Mr. Forgotten Void for their technical knowledge, I've now learned that if 3 people die on this team, the reinforcement cruisers do not spawn. And you can imagine Cap was, and remember, Cap is very pissed at this point. He does not even have above 100,000 at this point. So he is very pissed. He's very, very unhappy. If anything, I know we wish we could get Devil on her to get Devil Dog complaints, but Cap complains is honestly actually very enjoyable. Now, with that salvo, he did get above 100,000. He did get above 100,000, but again, since there's 3 cruisers that have died, The reinforcement cruisers do not spawn at 5 minutes and 35 seconds. They will not spawn because 3 people have died. And he was very unhappy. I'm happy because of my game. I mean, I'm happy. Over almost 1,000 secondary, it's almost 640K. I'm happy with that. Again, that Satsuma was very scary at the time. But you can imagine when I got those 7 Citadels, I was very happy. Although there was even a worse one than this. And I will try to find that for you folks. Although just hearing Cap in Discord, oh, that was just entertaining.
That was a great battle.
I believe we had a pretty good haul on this one. But again, I remember there wasn't also a way scarier one. Although it's scary to me is pretty much like, you don't have to be worried. But remember, when I'm playing these, I'm not even thinking. I'm just playing my ship. I'm just trying to go for as much damage as possible. But when I see a Satsuma pop up at 300k health, and I'm only at 17k, I'm shitting my pants. Because what are the odds that you survive against that? Pretty small, even I admit that. And we were running a red booster on the free XP and a blue booster on the credits. That is why I run Schlieffen pretty much anymore. Because if I'm pulling, well, not just a normal ops, I'm probably getting about 10k free XP a game. But this, you can't complain with these results. I'm sorry, but you can't argue with it. Assistant and a major contribution. 3,400 base XP. The Warrior is only second. He got about almost 2,000, so good for him. Yeah. I was really shitting myself when I went against this guy. I was. And remember, the CV did about 25k to us in bomb damage from just 4 bombs. That's a lot. Let's look at the DDs. Okay, Yamagiri only did about 4,000. Kida did 8,000. And Yugamo did, so what is that about? I'm not good at math here. That's about, what, 6,000 right there. And so about 15,000 HP about lost from those DDs. Plus the CV, that's 40,000 HP gone right there. Just from that encounter. Not many battleships can survive that. Not many at all. By far. And we're still making over 1.5 million. I'm sorry, but that's just stupid. And I was only running a cheap booster on that to get that kind of free XP, or Commander XP. But the Commander XP, free XP. Oh, you can imagine I really love this mode. I really think that this mode should stay around a lot longer. I thoroughly enjoy this mode. Because I'm pulling at least 30 to 25k average and free XP a match. If I'm running big boosters, like a red booster. And I've got like 500 of them. And I'm like, I'm going to milk it for as much as I can. Like, I was able to basically free XP up to the Akatsuki when it reset this month. And I was able to make my loss back up in a day. That's how much free XP I'm milking. Yeah. Even with a premium count, I still would have made $1 million. But again, I highly recommend, if you're going to be farming like that, run a premium account for sure. But there is a little bit scarier one that I was kind of worried about. But I mean, remember, I'm not an average operations player. So scary to me is just challenging. It's not dangerously challenging, but it's just challenging.